Okay, almost done with this doll. We got a little bit more to do. Pulling one more card. I hope I get to sell while I'm here in Denver. Sell some dolls. Okay. Oh wow. This is 7 of Cups, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Cups is emotional, and then also I know that it's like you have all these options, these choices, and you're like stuck on like how to make a decision with all of these cups that are offering you things. I love it. It's so much symbolism, just like the Wheel of Fortune, and also just like the Moon card. It has so much imagery and so much to like figure out what it means. So I'm gonna look it up. I really don't know this one that well, but 7 of Cups. All right. Okay, it's a dreamy, like card. It's illusion and fantasy, a choice, imagination. Yeah, I'm gonna look at more. Okay, so it's about dreams and illusions and fantasies, and what it seems is like, yeah, like I said earlier, that this person has all these ideas and options, and it kind of makes me think of like when you're just in the day and you're just thinking on so many different topics, and somehow it's just so random, all your thoughts, and then maybe if it's emotional, like all the things, like I guess that pull you in an emotional direction, and how many things it can be, like love or your passions, like your creativity, the way you're living your life, and then standards, and so how you get caught up in all these things, and it's hard to make a decision on what is right and wrong in your life. Like, and this just this morning is like to me, I don't know, I guess everybody kind of like goes forward pretty strong into a direction that fits, like is most comfortable with them. But then I think like I've always had doubts, even when I'm doing stuff that I want to do. It's like I don't know if I should be doing this. To go along with what I've been told to do, sometimes it feels like, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because this is like what society has told me to do. But then I also obviously have very strong doubts in that. But it's amazing to me how some people could like go along with the status quo and not seem to have doubts. And even if you try to bring up like do you have a doubt of like what it is you're doing, they could be very like defensive, or they're so willing to protect the fact that they're going along with the norm, and not like say they have any doubts, like of course I'm supposed to be doing this. So to me, it's like, it reminds me of that. Like, at least for me, like I can do something for a while, do it and have doubts while doing it, or like put up a front or facade of like that I'm sure of myself for a certain period of time, but then the doubt seeps in, and then it's like, I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know, at least that's what it looks like to me. And it's like this person right here is like stepping back and just trying to figure it out. And then definitely if it's like Cups is emotional, and I feel like it's very an emotional experience too, because it's like that's, I feel like, where the alienation comes, when you feel so alone with your views and maybe not being able to express it around amongst people around you, because they seem to have it figured out more than you do. And that's just how it feels for me. So I'm gonna look up more stuff though. Okay, so having lots of decisions, you know, dreams and fantasies, but you have to like narrow it down, and like, not, you know, you don't know what to do because you haven't made a decision. You have all these decisions, but yeah, you need to just narrow it down. One thing I could think of, like, I've always, like, since a child, I think I'm more who I was as a child, but when I became into adulthood, it kind of led me away from like who I really wanted to be. But now that I am kind of doing the things that I wanted to do, I'm just trying to better do those things, like how to like make it better somehow, trying to figure it out and stumbling along the way, but ultimately more happier living the way that I'm living. But yeah, although, like what I was saying earlier with the doubt, is like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I definitely know I don't want to do what I'm told to do. So just narrowing it down, and then figuring out how to make it better as you go forward in choosing one of these directions. And then reverse, I think, is like you made the decision, now you're taking the action towards that goal. Where here is like you haven't made it, and you kind of you hadn't made it, and you're kind of overwhelmed by so many options. Where here you've made it, and you start to take action, a course of action to pursue whatever it is. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, have a good one.